In this video, I'm going to provide the solutions to the general binomial expansion exercise level 2, question 1, part 3 and part 4. So starting with part 3, we have the expression 2 plus x over 2 minus x, which is equal to 2 plus x multiplied by 2 minus x to the power of minus 1. So what we need to do is we need to find the binomial expansion of 2 minus x to the minus 1 and then multiply that by 2 plus x. So this is equal to 2 plus x lots of, and remember we need to take a factor of 2 here because in our general binomial expansion we have 1, and in particular that is the expansion of 1 plus x to the n is equal to 1 plus nx plus n minus 1x over 2 factorial x squared plus these higher order terms for when x is between negative 1 and 1. So taking this factor of 2, we have 2 open brackets 1 minus x over 2 all to the power of minus 1, which is 2 plus x, lots of 2 to the minus 1, lots of 1 minus x over 2 to the minus 1. 2 to the minus 1 is a half, so this is a half of 2 plus x, lots of 1 minus x over 2 to the minus 1. And now we can do our binomial expansion, so this is a half of 2 plus x, lots of 1 plus nx, or that is n is negative 1, then in the place of x we have negative x over 2, plus n minus 1 over 2 factorial of x minus x over 2 squared, plus n minus 1, n minus 2 over 3 factorial, lots of x minus x over 2 cubed. And simplifying this, we get a half of 2 plus x and then 1 plus x over 2 plus x squared over 4 plus x cubed over 8 plus higher order terms. And now it's just a matter of expanding this out. So this is a half of, and then multiplying 2 by everything in here, we get 2 plus x squared over 2 plus x cubed over 4. And now multiplying x by everything in here, we get x plus x squared over 2 plus x cubed over 4. And we could write down the x to the power of 4 over 8, but we only want the terms up to and including x cubed. So then, collecting like terms, we have a half of 2 plus 2x plus x squared plus x cubed over 2, and then expanding this out, we have 1 plus x squared over 2 plus x cubed over 4 plus the higher order terms. And this is valid when minus x over 2 is between negative 1 and 1, which is equivalent to saying that x is between negative 2 and 2. In part 4, we are asked to expand the square root of 1 minus x over 1 minus 2x. Well, note that this is equal to 1 minus x over 1 minus 2x to the half, which is 1 minus x to the half, 1 minus 2x to the minus a half. So we're going to have to do two binomial expansions here. We're going to have to expand out 1 minus x to the half, and we're also going to have to expand out 1 minus 2x to the minus a half. So let's do these separately to start with. So 1 minus x to the half is equal to 1 plus nx, so a half times minus x, plus a half times minus a half over 2 factorial lots of minus x squared, plus a half times minus a half times minus 3 over 2 lot over 3 factorial lots of minus x cubed. If we simplify this, we get 1 minus x over 2 minus x squared over 8 minus x cubed over 60. And now let's expand out the second one, which is 1 minus 2x to the minus a half. So this is equal to 1 plus minus a half times minus 2x plus minus a half times minus 3 over 2 over 2 factorial times minus 2x squared plus minus a half minus 3 over 2 times minus 5 over 2 over 3 factorial minus 2x cubed plus the remaining terms. Simplifying this, we get 1 plus x plus 3 over 2 x squared plus 5 over 2 x cubed. So what needs to be done is to multiply these two expressions. So what do we know? We know that the square root of 1 minus x over 1 minus 2x is equal to 1 minus x over 2 minus x squared over 8 minus x cubed over 16 plus the following terms multiplied by 1 plus x plus 3 over 2x squared plus 5 over 2 x cubed. We want to multiply this out. So this is going to get a bit fiddly, so I'm going to use different colours. So firstly, let's do 1 multiplied by everything in this bracket here, which is just 1 plus x plus 3 over 2 x squared plus 5 over 2 x cubed. And now let's do in red minus x over 2 multiplied by everything in here, so we get minus x over 2 minus x squared over 2 minus 3 over 4 x cubed. And we don't need to do the next one because that will end up with x to the power of 4. Now in blue, let's multiply the negative x squared over 8 by everything in here. So we get minus x squared over 8 minus x cubed over 8, and we can stop there because all the remaining terms will have powers of x greater than 4. And then finally, let's multiply this by everything in here, but we actually only need to do the first one because multiply it by the remaining terms is going to give us x to the power of 4s and greater. So this is minus x cubed over 16. So collecting those like terms, we get 1 plus x over 2 plus 7 over 8 x squared plus 25 over 16 x cubed. And we're also asked when this is valid. Well, this is valid when both of these binomial expansions are valid. This first expansion is valid when x is between -1 and 1, but this second is valid when x is between -1/2 and 1/2. So we want the more strict requirement here, because we need both expansions to be valid, and the more strict requirement is that x is between -1/2 and 1/2. So this expansion is valid when x is between -1/2 and 1/2.